Hi, and welcome to Reseller News. My name is Rich Pasini. Today is February 14th, 2020. Thank you for tuning in. I just want to start off by saying thank you to all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. I hope you like the content and you come back for more. I don't want to take too much of your time. I know you guys are busy, so let's get right to the news. Okay, before we get started, I just want to throw this out there really quick. I do not read everything verbatim. I will give you the URLs where I got the information from, and the rest is up to you if you'd like to pick up where I left off. The first story is going to be from businessinsider.com, and it's www.businessinsider.com. And this story came out February 13, 2020. It goes on to say, here are top 10 most iconic All-Star Weekend sneakers to sell on eBay, where Air Jordans reign supreme. Let's read a little into this here, folks. For those of you guys out there who are into selling sneakers, this may be of interest to you. I don't know. But let's read a little into this here. It goes on to say, sneakers are revealed on All-Star Weekend are known to earn important spots in sneaker history. The Air Jordan 11 sneakers that Michael Jordan wore during the 1996 All-Star Game are still one of the top pairs of the kinds to sell on eBay. Many of the iconic shoes have debuted during the weekend. Even they go on to become popular for a long term on resale platforms like StockX and eBay. Just to read a little more into this here, like I said, I don't want to read too much because I got a lot of windows open up. I'm going to say All-Star Weekend is also prime time for sneaker drops. Nike announced that it's dropping its self-lacing Nike Adapt BB 2.0 on February 16th. And the pairs are already going for more than retail on StockX and GOAT. I never heard of GOAT. Did you ever hear of GOAT? I don't know. It's a new one to me. That's why when I do the Reseller News, I surprise myself because first off, I don't get a chance to read all of the stuff. I just kind of like pick out the stuff from the Google alerts, and then I say, okay, this looks interesting. Let me pop it out there to the eBay sellers out there. So I'm sorry if I sound a little surprised when I read these things, but I don't get a chance to read all these things. I just basically get my emails. I get tons of Google alerts with these different things, and I just put it out there for you guys to digress on, and hopefully it's helpful to you. That's why I do the Reseller News. I like sharing stuff with you guys, so I hope you get a takeaway from it. Anyway, let's read a little more here. It says eBay, which described itself as the original marketplace for sneaker and streetwear buyers and sellers, combined through its sales data for the last year to find the top 10 best-selling All-Star Weekend sneakers and offer an explanation as to why they have remained iconic. Now, again, I'm not going to get too much into this here. You could see they're going to have, I don't know, what do they say, 10 here? Let me just see something here. Yeah, here are the top 10. Okay, so I'm just going to go over the highlights with the top 10, and maybe it'll be a help to you. I don't know. Here's number 10, Reebok Pump Omni Light, Nike KD2. They are nice looking sneakers, I have to say. LeBron 15. LeBron X Prism. It's a nice looking sneaker. Nike Nike KD 5. Adidas Crazy Crazy 8. Okay. Let's see, Nike LeBron 9. Air Jordan 3 Black Cement. Okay. And Nike Kobe 7. And number 1, Air Jordan 11. Now, I don't know if these here are the prices on here. You could do your own little research on there, folks, if you want to, see. I'm sure these are definitely selling on eBay, according to what the story talks about here. So, I don't know. People do retail arbitrage. I don't know if you guys are familiar with retail arbitrage. For those of you who are not, it's basically people will go to department stores, whatever, like let's say Walmart, Target, or let's say a sneaker store, and they may buy these things on discounted prices, and what they do is, the rest, they're going to put them up on eBay and ante up the price a little. But that also depends on how much you're getting them for. If you're getting something for like half price, that's a good deal. But if you're going to pay, like, let's say it's like only a 10% markdown, 15% markup, you got to see, is it even worth your time putting it up? It depends. If you're a person that don't mind, small profits, then that's a whole different ball game. You say, so I make a $5 or $10 bill off it. But, you got to see, But, hey, you know, you never know until you try, right? So, all right. Well, anyway, I just want to share that with you guys real quick. I got some other stuff I want to share with you after I do the news brief really quick. So that's why I want to try. I don't want to try to expand too much in each topic here. Okay, here's another one over here. This is from PC World. So let me give you a URL. It's www.pcworld.com. And this story came out February 13, 2020. If you notice, I throw the dates out there, folks. The reason why I do it is because I want you guys to know, who follow me, and if you're a visitor or whatever for the first time, this is new content. It's not old. Okay, so I want you guys to, you know, I don't want you to think, oh, this guy's showing us news that was like 5 years ago, 3 years ago. I'm not gonna put stuff like that old in here. Although there may be times I might revert back to something that, you know, that might be back then at that specific year. I might talk about that, but for the most part, the stuff I'm putting up is the most current news. So just keep that in mind. This one here goes on here. eBay is selling the Surface Pro 7 and Intel Surface Laptop 3 for 30% off through Monday. Okay, so it goes on to say, we'll read more into this here. It says over here, Microsoft's latest hardware may be just a few whoops, I hate advertisements, don't you? Microsoft's latest hardware may be just a few months old, but select models on the Surface Pro 7 and Surface Laptop 3 are on a steep discount, 30% off for the combined Valentine's Day / present day's holiday. Okay, eBay is selling its core i5 models of the Surface Pro and the Surface Laptop 3 for business for about $300 a piece. Not bad. I bought my I bought my HP laptop from Walmart back in the day. I don't know, maybe years back. I paid $300 for it. Works great. It's got the Intel Pentium processor in there. I love it. I love it. I keep it right next to me. It's right next to my desktop right here. And sometimes I'll revert back to it. If some news comes up, I will share it with you guys on the fly, you know. But not often happens. But that's why I like to keep it right next to me. They're right next to each other. Anyway, yeah, I'm not going to read too much into this here, guys. You can check it out. I gave you the URL. It's PCWorld.com. All right, let's move right along here. Okay, this next story is by Newsmatic News. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. It goes on here. Title is Slight Progress on eBay Erroneous Sales Tax Charges. This came out February 13, 2020. It says 2 weeks ago, I wrote about a growing problem on how the sales facilitators referred by many states as market providers, such as Amazon, eBay, are now required to collect and remit sales tax applicable in the buyer's state if the seller is from a different state. Unfortunately, every software system approved by the Streamlined Sales Tax Governing Board, Inc., and available to Amazon and eBay has a number of errors. Number one, implementing existing states' sales tax exemptions. Number two, calculating the correct sales tax to collect in states where the county and local sales taxes may apply. Now, I'm not going to get too much into this, folks. I did videos about the sales tax a while back. I am not a tax consultant or a tax preparer at all. You got to talk to your tax preparer in regards to collecting sales tax if you're unsure of something here. I don't really get too much into this here. If you want to learn more about it, you could read more into this here. Like I said, I'm going to give you the URL. I don't think I did, and I do apologize. It's www.newsmatic, I don't know if I'm saying it right, newsmaticnews.net, okay? And this is a story you're looking for, slight progress on eBay erroneous sales tax charges, okay? So I always say, folks, just if I didn't throw it out there, I'm going to throw it out now. Whenever I give you websites, I definitely recommend you go directly to the websites because they have active hyperlinks in there. And I mean, yeah, you could say, well, I could just pause the video, but I'm not going to scroll all the way down to the bottom. So, you know, there are active hyperlinks in there, and you're going to need to go there, go directly to the website, okay? And the other thing I want to also state to you guys is that I do not have any affiliate links with these websites I'm giving out with you, I'm sharing with you guys. So I just want you to know that there. If you go to them, I am not getting anything for it. Okay, the information I provide right now, as at this time, at this stage of the game, is free. Okay, I don't have any books or any merch to sell or anything like that. I'm trying to establish and build up my YouTube channel as I go along. Maybe in the near future, I'd like to do that. They eventually get this channel monetized and maybe start selling merch on my YouTube channel. Well, to help defray the cost and keep this thing going, keep the channel going. But anyway, yeah, I just want to throw that out there to you guys. All right, so that's basically it as far as that part goes. So I'm just going to keep going, moving right along, because I got some other stuff I want to share with you, and then I want to close this video out. All right, so let's move right along here. This one here is from GameSpot.com. So let me give you the URL. It's www.gamespot.com. And it goes Switch, PS4 Pro, Xbox One, Xbox One X, okay, and more receive major discounts in the new eBay sale. Get Nintendo Switch and PS4 for less than $300 each. This story came out February 13, 2020, and it goes on to say we're coming up to the President's Day, a long weekend, and the retailers everywhere are getting it on the extra day off with the deals on a bunch of awesome video game and tech hardware and accessories. Nintendo Switch, PS4 Pro, PS4 Slim, and Xbox One X consoles are on sale, in addition to the 4K TVs and one of the most powerful PC processors out there. Okay, you can check this out for those who are interested. Not too bad, I guess, right? And you can see all the here. You can see all the deals on eBay. Click that little red. This is what I'm talking about, active hyperlink. This is why you got to go to them. This is why I always refer you guys to go directly to the website, because they have active hyperlinks, and you're not going to get it if you just read off the video. But that's totally up to you. I'm putting it out there. All right, there's not too much to read here, is there? Okay, well, they're going to just show you the consoles here. And I'm not going to, like I said again, I'm not going to get too much into it. But as you can see, really quick here, you can see the deals here, okay? It's showing you for $300 to $279 for that one. The PS4 Pro 1 terabyte console is $400, now it's $285. According to them, not me. That's why I put that's why I have to throw out the websites out there. I don't want you guys to think I'm just making this stuff up. Here's another one over here that was going for $400, now it's $315. And you can see, you know, it's like pretty good deals. I don't have one. I used to have the PS2 many years ago, and I don't have the time to play any games because I'm between eBay and doing my YouTube channel. I don't really have time to play games, but that's me. That's my situation. Okay. All right. So let's just scroll down here. But again, these are all active hyperlinks here. So you may want to definitely go to the website. All right, so we already expanded on that topic there. Let's move to the next one here. Okay, check out this next story. McDonald's fans are selling pots of Big Mac special sauce on eBay for hundreds. This story came out February 13, 2020. Let me give you the URL. It's www.birminghammmail.co.uk. It says, Taking to eBay, fans of the secret recipe sauce are selling tubs of the condiment on the online auction website. You can't make this stuff up, folks. You can't. It goes on to say, reading a little more into this here, it says pots of McDonald's Big Mac sauce have finally hit restaurants, sparking huge queues across the country. Now, the lucky punters, okay, whatever it is, who have managed to bag the first of the few pots from the fast food giant have started flogging them. It goes on to say here, well, we already read that part there. Let's go over here. It says the tubs measure up to 50 ml and have sparked a frenzy amid the fans of the fast food giant. Now, according to this, I'm not going to get too much more into this here. Not that there's probably much to read in there, but let's see over here. It says, following the giveaway 200 bottles, we've seen a few pop up on sale on eBay with the listing asking $205 to 10,000 pounds. Okay, so that's what they're referring to here. And it goes on here, the 50 mil pots will retail for 50 pounds each and will be available 24 hours a day and have a 7-day shelf life. You'll have to be quick though. A limited run of the pots will go on sale and expected to quickly sell out, with social media going mad for news, so the restaurant staff are prepped for the bulk orders and the big queues. This is what's going on, folks. You can't make this stuff up, you know. It is what it is. Check it out. That's it. Basically, that's it. That's the rest of the story here. But unbelievable, right? Who would think? I guess, you know, you really think about it, I guess a lot of stuff, I guess, not saying basically anything sells on eBay, but then again, you know, when things pop up like this, it makes you wonder, right? You know, what people not selling? Seriously. All right. Anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you. I gave you the URL. If you want to read more into it, you can check it out. The next one I want to talk about is Explore. Now, for you eBay sellers out there, every now and then they get a question from your family or friends, what they're saying, how do you know what's trending or what's good sellers and all that stuff there? And I usually like to refer people, this is the first time you're hitting this website, or I should say my YouTube channel, I'm sorry. I like to tell people or introduce this, which eBay has. It's there right on their website. It's Explore. And what's nice about it, they got 3 topics up here: bestsellers, what's it worth, and trending now. If you click on trending now, according to eBay, this is eBay, not me, okay? These are the things that are trending right now on eBay, okay? So for those of you who don't know, I didn't know about it until I heard it on a eBay radio. This is going back years ago. I've talked about this probably once before in one of my other videos. I don't remember which video it was, but it's definitely talked about. These are the things that's trending. And if you look over here, and again, it's on eBay's website. It's not like some private person like myself, copying and pasting this stuff or just putting it out. This is eBay's. You can see what it says, like for this example here, this was it a DVD or VHS, whatever, look at the DVD, Ford versus Ferrari. It gives you a little graph here. See, it says this graph shows the total searches for the 42 days leading up, leading up to when the story became a trend. Okay, there's one here, Game Boy Color. All right, same thing, 42 days. It gives you when you hover over there, it gives you basically the same information. But these are the things that's trending according to eBay: Cartier watch, Nike Dunk Low Plum, Aston Martin DBS. Okay, Patrick Mahomes. These are the things that according to eBay is what's trending right now. Okay, and it just gives you an idea of what to be on the look for, right? I mean, think about it. Very good, very good. This is really nice of eBay to even actually do that. Of course, they're helping the sellers out, and of course, there will be more competition out there, right? But that's okay. I'm sure there's plenty of room for all of us to make a decent income, hopefully. So yeah, keep that in mind. But these are things. This is what's out there. Again, I don't want to keep scrolling because this will keep paginating. It'll keep going more and more and more. There's tons of the stuff out there. You could do your own research out there. Like I said, I put the information out there, and the rest is up to you what you guys do with it. Here's another one over here, another topic here. What's it worth? Now, I always like to start off. I usually use as an example when I did this here. I always like to put an HP PhotoSmart printer. That's what I have here, PhotoSmart printer. It's the 7520, and I'm not going to sell mine. I was at one time going to sell this, but I decided to keep it. So when you click on here and you do the search, I should say, it's going to come up and give you an approximation right here, which is pretty cool. I like this too. I think this is really great. The new price between $10 and $255, and the used price is between $88 and $108. And it really is good. I mean, look at this. It gives you. What more could you ask for? It gives you the information right there and then. You know what I'm saying? I mean, how could you? It's. I think it's great. I think it's great. And then when you scroll down, you're going to see other sellers that are selling this particular model. This is the model I have. I do have the 7520 all-in-one. I love it. I picked it up at my local thrift store. I paid, I think, $15 for it. Excellent. It's like brand new. It looks brand spanking new. No problems with it whatsoever. People say, yeah, thrift store, it's got to be something wrong with it. No. My background's IT, and that makes a difference whether you're IT or not, but I do check out the things pretty much in the store to make sure I do the demo tests and stuff like that to make sure they're working properly, because you are buying at a thrift store, and there are a lot of people touching these things and handling them and stuff, so... but I always try, for the most part, when we go to thrift stores to buy these things or electronics, I always try to get cream of the crop in some cases. Sometimes, it doesn't work out that way, but for the most part, I always get items that are pretty clean, like really next to mint condition, But anyway, yeah, and that's going to show you a whole slew of them over there. But I like the idea where it's got the graphs here. It'll tell you, like, from the start. November 29th to December 6th, average sale price, quantity sold. New 13 sold, used 97. As you go, of course, you're going to see more on the used because in some cases with certain things. Over here, it shows you new 10, on this particular date, right, December 23rd, 27th to January 3rd. It's showing you different, numbers here, of course, right? Yeah, this is a lot of new. I guess over here was back. Where is it? Here's the used. All right, but anyway, you get the drift of it. And then again, you got what's the best sellers. I showed you that there when we first started here. And these are this is what eBay classifies as the best sellers. So if you never checked out this site on eBay, I highly recommend you do, especially if you're an eBay seller. Okay, if you're thinking about getting into eBay, selling on eBay, you may want to check this out. Let me give you the URL. It's www.explore.ebay.com and the / let's see here what happened here because my screen cut out over here on me. Popular, I guess it'll be popular brands here. Okay, it's cut off. You'll know what I'm talking about. If you can't, just, I don't want to keep playing around with this here because we'll be all day with this here. Just do a Google search on Explorer and it'll bring you to this website. But pretty much that should bring you there just by that website I gave you. All right, yeah. So you can see it over here. When I click it over here, it's telling you explore.ebay.com. Just type that URL in there and it'll bring you right to this page. Okay. The next thing I want to talk about, eBay related, is eBay fee and profit calculator. Now, if you are new, you probably, if you're not familiar with this here, I like this calculator. I think to me, it's one of the best. And I have been sharing these on all these media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. I have been sharing it with this here. I think it's a good calculator. I like the way it works, and it's pretty, I think it's spot on, to be honest with you. But let's say for an example, let's just go through. I want to show you how it works, or how it populates the information down below. Okay, so let's say you buy something for, I don't know, let's say for $20. Okay, we'll put $20 in for argument's sake. And you sold the item for, let's say, we'll just double the price, $40. Now, once you start putting the information, you're going to see it populates down here already. Okay. Now, if you're going to charge the buyer, of course you're going to put the shipping costs in there. Okay. Or if you're going to enter the amount that you pay to ship it, if you're going to offer free shipping, of course, you're not going to double that price, but you're going to say the sold price would never be 60 because you're figuring, depending what the item is, the weight and stuff like that, if you're going to give it if it's going to cost you an additional $20, then that would be 60, right? But anyway, for argument's sake, we're going to say the buyer's paying for it. Let's say it's going to cost $10 to ship this item out. Okay. Now you look here. If you're a non-store subscriber and you're top rated plus, you're going to get a discount. If you're a store subscriber like me, I have the starter store and I'm top rated plus, it comes out to be a little more money on profit wise. Okay. And it'll give you what's good about it. It gives you the eBay fee right here. What it's going to cost you as a non-store subscriber, not being top rated. But if you do become top rated and you hit it, it doesn't matter if you don't have a store. You still get, you're going to still get, I believe, you get the 10% discount. If you look at the price comparisons here, non-store subscribers with the store subscriber, it does make a difference. It's basically the same figures here, but it gives you a ballpark figure of what it's going to be. And you could also rethread it if you want to, add more. But that's pretty cool. The minute you start putting the information up here, that's when it starts populating down here, and it gives you the figures what it's going to cost you, or your profit, what you're going to profit out of it as well. I use it. I love it. I think it's pretty good. That's why I'm sharing it with you guys. Oh, I didn't give you the URL. It's www.coolcalc.com. I'm sorry, guys. You'll see it on the screen here. I'm sorry. I'm trying to move quick with this stuff. Okay, this one over here is pricing garage sale items, right? How to price garage sales. Now, we know the warm weather is going to be coming up eventually, right? It is. And this here is kind of like a little information I'm throwing out there. Let me give the URL for this before I forget. It's www.stretcher.com. Okay, that's it. $stretcher.com. Okay, live better for less. They got start here, opportunities, money solutions, subscribe. You can also subscribe to it as well. And they got the bookshop as well here. But there are a lot of good information on this website. I have it on my desktop as this way I could always refer to it really quick. A good website. You might want to check it out. Anyway, it goes over here. It's a guide to garage sale pricing. Okay, people want to know what you charge for prices here. And here I'm just scrolling down. I'm not going to read all into this here, folks. You could do it. That's why I gave you URL. If you scroll down over here, it tells you basically, it doesn't have a whole bunch of things in here. I'm sure if you read more into it there, you could get some more, more information. Like, for example, furniture will usually sell between $5 and $50. Small appliances usually hard to sell. So the price price them, it says between $5 and $25. Pots, pans, and dishes, even harder to sell unless you got something high-end like Crusette. Okay, I can't make that. Towncraft and some cast iron pieces. I would suggest checking eBay prices for those items. Okay. Well, what they're referring to is, in other words, to see if it's not listed here, to go there and see what other people are doing price comparisons on eBay as well. Over here, power tools usually sell pretty well, so you might want to get a little more price between $10 and $50. Now, I'm not going to read all of this here, folks. It's it's got some there. It's got some other information, do's and don'ts of garage sale pricing. You could check it out for yourself. That's why I'm sharing with you guys. And look at over here. Look at all the hyperlinks over here. Garage sale hosting, garage sale estate sales, garage estate sales, gardening, heating. The list goes on. You could check it out for yourself. Like I said, there's way too much stuff to talk about on this particular site. But again, that's why I tell you guys, not to sound like a broken record, you got to go to the site because they have a lot of hyperlinks here. Okay, you got to go to these sites, and this one here is chock full of them. Look at this here, left, right, on here's another one. So you got a lot to look here. You could spend quite a lot of time just on this particular site itself. Okay, I'm going to click that out for now. Okay, so if you get a chance, I gave you the URL. Check it out. Really good site. I think so anyway. And we're working our way up to the last two. Here's what I want to say really quick here with the United States Postal Service. Now you know what's going on with the coronavirus and stuff like that. For those of you who are new, again, this story came out February 14, 2020. Today it came out. And it says U.S. Postal Service suspends delivery guarantee on shipments to China. Okay, now it's news. We all know what's going on with that there, so I don't have to really expand too much on that topic. But I will read a little into this here. And let me give you the URL for this here. I almost forgot to do that. It's www.esellercafe.com. Okay, you need, again, go to the website because I have active hyperlinks. You can see it right over here. There's active ones. The stuff shaded in blue, those are active hyperlinks, just to let you know. All right, let's read a little into this. It says, there have been internet rumors that the United States Postal Service has stopped accepting mail going to China. These rumors stem from the story reported by the AP that said the USPS has informed its counterparts at the Universal Postal Union, UPU, that it would no longer accept transit mail destined to China, Hong Kong, and Macau. All right, transit mail is the mail from other countries that go through the U.S. Postal Service offers an exchange. Then it goes via international service centers. Okay. As far as I know, the reason why they're probably doing that is because, like I said, again, I believe to be, yeah, there you go, right here, the coronavirus disputes global trade. Now, you know, I don't know, I think I was reading somewhere, I think on Amazon too was having some kind of problem with that. They were talking about giving people warnings about that there, about importing stuff from, I think, Alibaba or AliExpress, one of those. I thought it's something along that line. I could be wrong. But they were talking about the same topic here about the coronavirus thing. I don't do anything that people buy off of my eBay listings. The stuff is purchased from the local thrift stores. So they're pre-owned and they're in my area, the New York area here. So at this point in time, I am not, buying anything overseas for that reason. It is what it is. Anyway, I'm not going to expand too much on the topic. Just want to throw it out there. And one last item I want to share with you, Postal USPS related, is right over here is Pirate Ship. Really good. I have a free account with them there. I started with them. They also have a little video to tell you a little about it. If you read over here, I'm not going to do it. It's 2 minutes and 46 seconds long. You could definitely go there. Let me give you the URL and we'll read a little into it. It's www.pirateship.com/features. But anyway, and so we have free shipping software to access the cheapest USPS shipping rates. Buy postage and print shipping labels in 3 simple steps, whether you are shipping just 1 package or 1,000. And you print them off on your printer, like this here. I have a printer. I don't have the brother one, but I have my my HP laser printer, and that's why I've been printing all my labels when it comes to shipping. Okay, and what you would do is here is, again, you could read the step-by-step how to do it. Definitely check out the video. It'll give you an idea how to do it. I normally would play it for you guys, but again, I don't want to keep expanding too much on this topic, okay? So what I'm going to do is, don't go away just yet. I want to close this video out really quick. Well, that concludes the reseller news for February 14, 2020. I hope you found the information helpful, and if you did, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. And if you want to be updated when I post out new videos, please hit that bell notification icon. My name is Rich Pasini. I'm wishing you guys all the best in your sales. Until next time, bye-bye for now.